Thrills, chills, excitement!
We can rest here until... I'm losing my finance eyes.
Feeling so great. Ain't feeling so great. Yeah. Feeling tears of a clown. Here, catch! My inner strength veins.
Feeling extinguished.
No!
it!
Thrills, chills, excitement!
The healing power of laughter! Oh, better, pal! Birds! Feels good, don't it?
Hope this stays with you.
Don't it make you smile?
Who's the best choice to please the audience this time? We won! But do we think we can do it again? We won! But do we think we can... Am I feeling generous today?
Oh, better, pal. The healing power of laughter. Now. Feels good, don't it? Don't it make you smile? Feels good, don't it?
Let the magic begin!
Eli. Ah,
You used to attend the Circus Mecanique nearly every week, didn't you? I remember.
As do I. If I have to hear about Arachnus from you one more time...
what's not to love about a giant mechanized scorpion? Always amazing.
I'll be sure to say hello for you should I see him. A fortune teller approaches us in peace. She speaks.
Ah, there you are. The heroic performers I've heard so much about. I myself have certain less aggressive gifts. One fortune is free. The rest will cost an additional 25 shillings.
What could we have done better, I wonder?
Time for another appointment, Dr. Craig.
You could say that. I have questions, but these are for me, not the paper. I've been thinking a lot about what you said about Mum's death. I killed her, you said.
For all intents and purposes, I can come to no other conclusion.
Tell me more. How you felt then, how you felt since. I want to know it all.
This will be quite the session, won't it? Early on, sheer disbelief dominated my emotional mindset. How could this have happened to my sister? And how could something we tested so many times have failed? Especially during an actual performance of all times. Shonda's death absolutely wrecked me. I've never felt anything like I did for the months to follow.
Did you cry after she died?
Every night, for months. But sadly not just for Shonda. Your recent interrogations have led me to better understand my selfish ways, and I see that here now as well. There were many tears shed for my sister, yes, but just as many at my own ineptitude. My grief for her death was equaled, maybe even surpassed, by my disbelief that I, the infallible ringmaster, could possibly make a mistake. The public line for shutting down the circus was to honor her memory. But the reality was, I simply doubted myself too much to continue.
That reasoning always did ring hollow. We both knew Mum well enough to know that, if anything, continuing the show would have been the best way to honor her.
Exactly.
Does the new Circus Electrique exist in any way to honor Mum?
Oh, Amy, it exists entirely to honor her. Oh, sure, I may tell those who care to ask that the new show was brought back per Barnum's request on his deathbed. Yes, that played a small role. But really, I just yearned for Shonda to be proud of me again. There's nothing I want more right now than for your mother to look down upon each performance with a smile on her face.
She does. Part of me just knows. She does. I can't explain it.
Was that a compliment?
Don't let it go to your head.
Your mother. She lives through you, Amy. I see it every time you look at me.
She could never possibly have despised you as much as I do.
Oh, you'd be surprised. And she was even better at faking it.
Is it that obvious?
No, But thank you for confirming my suspicions.
Oh, I confirm nothing.
Hug?
I'd rather just keep pretending to despise you.
All right then. We'll get there.
You out here again? Who's going to attack us before you hire them this time?
A raw talent walks these streets, Amy.
What kind of talent?
No idea. Just stay sharp.
Sharp enough for you, trespasser?
Ho-ho! Who doesn't appreciate dramatic humor mixed in with an attempt on their life?
If I had aimed to kill you, you'd be dead. Here, let me show you.
Heal.
Usually blindfolded for this.
Coming at ya! You think that hurt? What? You didn't like that?
Getting hotter.
Real pain. Oh, better, pal. I don't like you.
Stop, stop, stop! Why did you attack us like that?
I saw the ringmaster.
I wasn't expecting such a logical response.
I hear it takes fighting prowess to get you into the Circus Electrique these days.
You could have just asked.
Or I could have just thrown knives at you, which I did.
Sound logic indeed. Very well. Knife thrower, whose name I do not know yet. Welcome to the Circus Electrique.
Extra! Extra! The ringmaster has himself a new knife thrower! Maybe Mum will finally take me! Read all about it!